Mike Macdonald? Yeah, he's going to be one heck of a coach. Welcome in, 12s. I've spent some time watching the Ravens defense over the past couple weeks, and let me tell you, it's been crazy impressive. This defense has really been a sight to behold, and I'm really excited for what Mike Macdonald could bring to Seattle. So let's jump in. Let's begin by looking at this first play against the 49ers. This was in the Ravens Week 16 matchup, with the Niners lining up with two receivers to the bottom of our screen and a pair of tight ends aligned in a wing to the top. Christian McCaffrey is in motion at the snap of the ball to the offense's right. The passing concept on this play from the 49ers is rather simple. They have Brandon Ayuk running a skinny post along the boundary, with Debo running a crosser from the slot. Christian McCaffrey is simply running a check down to the flat. Up top, the Niners have a man beater with Juszczyk running what you could call a jerk route, or a spray in route, which basically has him faking an out route at the stem and then cutting inside. Kittle is running an out route directly behind him. On this play, the Ravens are in cover 6. This is a staple of the Mike Macdonald defense and is a really fundamentally sound coverage. The cover 6 is named as such because it is a combination of cover 4 rules on one side of the field and cover 2 rules on the other side. So it is named cover 6 because 2 plus 4 equals 6. As we can see here, at the bottom of our screen, we have the corner and the safety each taking a quarter zone as if they are in cover 4. This is the cover 4 side of this cover 6 call. Their responsibility is to cover any deep breaking routes from the Niners wideouts at the bottom, as well as scan for the other side of the field if someone is running a crossing route from that side. Up top, the coverage plays out as if it is cover 2, with the corner now playing that flat zone and the safety taking everything deep. Both of these sides are supported by linebackers who look for short or intermediate routes to pick up. The strength of this coverage is how active the safeties can be. Similar to cover 6, cover 3 also has 3 deep defenders and 4 underneath players. However, in cover 3, the free safety gains a tremendous amount of depth, often 15 or more yards behind the line of scrimmage to protect against the deep pass. Think what Earl Thomas played. But this is not how you play cover 6. In cover 6, both safeties are lined up closer to a 10 or 12 yard depth, and this allows them to cut off any intermediate routes. These routes have become a staple of the Shanahan offenses. In cover 6, you allow your safeties to step down and be more active looking for in-breaking routes. Particularly if there is no one threatening a safety deep, Mike Macdonald's defense allows his safeties to come off of their assignments and go find the ball. That's exactly what happens here. When Purdy snaps the ball, he looks up top and then returns to his crossing route over the middle with Debo. Kyle Hamilton, because Juszczyk and Kittle are not threatening him deep, is allowed to roam. And that is what turns this play into a disaster for the 49ers. Hamilton sees Purdy is throwing and breaks on the ball for the pick. While I acknowledge that this play is certainly made possible by the fact that it is in the high red zone, and traditionally Hamilton might be slightly deeper, this is the crux of what cover 6 does. Because the quarterback does not know which side the cover 2 and the cover 4 will be on, this coverage gives the QB twice as much to interpret, which can lead to mistakes. In watching Ravens film, I've seen this coverage run to both sides in order to confuse quarterbacks and give them a leverage advantage. This coverage allows both safeties to be far more active than traditional zone coverages and provides a good balance of coverage and run support. The other component of Mike Macdonald's defenses that I'm really excited to see in the Emerald City is how he stunts and blitzes to create free rushers. Let's look at this blitz the Seahawks ran with Jamal Adams in Week 11 against the San Francisco 49ers. Starting from a 2-high man coverage look, the Seahawks blitz Adams and rotate to single high. But this blitz really accomplishes nothing. We can see the right tackle comes off of his double team of Mafe and picks up Adams. What do we think would happen here? Do we seriously think Adams would win this one-on-one versus a tackle that is twice his size? The Seahawks got pressure on the other side of the line, far before the side that they actually blitzed on got home. Honestly, this is why, in my opinion, the Seahawks defense was so poor last year. This blitz basically made the Seahawks play defense with 10 guys because it accomplished almost nothing. So let's compare that to what the Ravens run on this play. When the Niners motion to empty, the Ravens send Patrick Queen on a blitz. However, unlike the way the Seahawks ran their blitz, in this case, Queen completely comes free and hits Purdy. The Ravens force a quick check down and rally to tackle. This blitz is not pointless like the Seahawks was, but is actually super impactful, because the Ravens understood that they need to occupy the left tackle and guard with that stunt that they run, so that Queen can come free and get quick pressure. The Baltimore Ravens led the entire NFL in sacks, despite not having some superstar pass rusher. This is the type of production that you would not expect from guys like Odafe Oweh or Jadeveon Clowney. Yes, Justin Madubuike had a good year, but it's clear to me that the Ravens overperformed in their sack production. I think this is because the Ravens bring so many effective blitzes and stunts to manufacture this pressure. These two reasons are why I'm excited for Mike Macdonald to come to Seattle. He brings a proven scheme that has elevated this Ravens defense with a more nuanced blitz package to manufacture pressure. The Ravens defense was the best in the NFL last year, with personnel that I honestly don't believe is that much better than what Macdonald will have to work with next year in Seattle. This is why I'm really hopeful that Macdonald can bring what the Seahawks have not had in a long time, and that is an elite defense. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. I'm going to have a series of videos on Mike Macdonald before I get to some more field studies on some Hawks. So please just let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Particularly like if you have any suggestions for my format. I'm really new to YouTube, so please let me know if you have any suggestions for music or graphic improvements. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.